Hello, everybody. Tanisha here, along with
Bam Bam.
With Bam Bam. The cameras are right there. There you go. Now you're making eye contact with the people. So today we're going to be sharing with you the second and third grade homeschool curriculum, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Bam Bam actually helped pick out a lot of these things because he decided that he wanted to learn something. So you're going to learn all about that here in this snippet where I share with you what we're going to be doing for this school year. Are you excited to go to third grade? He is. So we're going to go into our bottom drawer here, and this holds everything that we're going to be doing as far as the boxed curriculum for My Father's World. So we're doing Adventures in U.S. History this year. However, we are doubling and sometimes even tripling it up depending on the week. And then we're going to start exploring countries and cultures around January, February. Or not. Because that's the good thing about homeschooling. So if we start working through this and the kids are really enjoying it, and they want to take their time, then we'll do the whole year. And then we can do Exploring Countries and Cultures next year. It's really no rush. The only reason that we're doing this is because Bam Bam really wanted to learn about United States history. And I was going to skip this year and go right into ECC. But hey, let's do it, you know? So this is the teacher's manual. And a lot of this stuff is not on the website as far as like it comes with it. Some of the stuff I picked up. So don't look at it and be like, why my package didn't come with this activity book from the state capital. You know, I live in Texas, so I can go to the governor's mansion and get an activity book. You don't live in Texas, this ain't for you. Okay, so I grabbed these and we went to go visit some. We learned about Texas. Then we're gonna pull these out. Okay. I got the complete book of animals, and I got one for each of my children. When I sell the set, though, however, one of the pages, I do believe there's like places you can write and color. Yeah, so I made sure I got one for each child because I didn't want them, you know, kids and sharing, and then I didn't want to make copies because y'all, I'm getting older. I'm a woman of a certain age. That's what I keep saying. I don't really know what that means, but it means that if I don't want to make copies of things anymore, I don't have to because I'm 40. Now, moving on. Maps and globes, Passport to America. This does not come with the set. I actually picked this up from Amazon. It was suggested in a group years ago, and I did use this with Bear when he went through it. But I like it because it has an actual passport to America. So they have like a cute little passport here. You can stamp through, and then it has pages about every single state. So this is going to be great. We're going to use this often. And now the maps and globes and the geography from A to Z. I use this with Bear. Y'all, he's in high school now. I know I say it every video, but can y'all believe it? Are y'all praying for me? Please do. Please do. So I like geography from A to Z. I think it was really good, even in helping me remember this stuff, because a lot of times we don't remember the difference between a key and other things, you know, so. Yeah, now we know. We got this. And this is something that I'll keep. Even though when I get done with this year, I'm going to keep that. It's a good reference. I think it's a really good resource book. Properties of ecosystems, which is my favorite science for the elementary ages here. And so when we went to go visit the Capitol, I grabbed this. I thought this would be fun because Texas. Okay, we got everything for Texas. Bingo, Whataburger. We got it all here. This is another curriculum that I was thinking about using. It's States and Capitals 1 year pace because I thought it was really good. I got this from Christian Book, and it did a really good breakdown of how you can do it, how you can recite stuff, and it's really simply done. It's made kind of the classical style for those of you who like that style of teaching. Now this is language lessons for today, second grade. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not for Princess. I probably will not because I opted to pick a different language arts. It's a similar style as My Father's World as far as doing everything in one day. But I kind of am on my idea now is it's easier for me if they're both doing the exact same thing, different grade levels, and I just adjust it for their teaching style, for their learning style, sorry. So I think I'm not going to use this for Princess, or maybe I'll use it for both of them as a morning warm-up. I'm not sure. Does it matter? No. Okay, but it came with the set. This is the science with air and the science in the kitchen. I don't think that we'll be doing most of these activities because we're going to be doing the Magic School Bus Science this year. So I don't know how much of this we will do, but we might just be some quick reading. We'll see. This was never a lot. This was never a lot. I have my Western Bingo, which is always fun. I usually teach about the state of Texas every 2 years or so in my book club that I teach. So I kind of keep stuff like this around the house. What really happened to the dinosaurs? This is actually used, as well as Tales from Cherry Tree Lane and my big book of 5-minute devotions. Now, these are all used with My Father's World in the 1st grade. However, I kept them because I bought these books separately. So I was like, this will just be something I can continue and I can pull from every now and again. But I bought it separately. I didn't buy it with a set. So I decided to go ahead and keep these. Plus, they're really cute books. So I can use these if I go back. If I teach a Sunday school class, stuff like this, I can always pull from those. So this is from Schoolhouse Teachers, and I just printed out some American symbols, and I have them all ready to go. 2 copies of everything. So flags, stuff like that. I have it all printed. So when I've done this already, this curriculum already, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So I kind of know what to prepare for. So that's what's in here. Okay, then we have North American Indians. And we know that we use that. I don't know much about the 50 states. My body book, which I'm not sure. I thought we used this. This next year? I don't know. We'll see. I can't remember if we use this year or next year, but I'm going to move it to my science drawer. I don't even know why that's in here. Now, this is Native American history pockets. This was actually part of the set when I purchased it from the young lady that I purchased it from. She had this in there, and I don't believe this is on the website as something you can use, but I liked it because it had like projects that you could do for like unit studies and stuff like that. So I thought this was really, really cool. So if you want a review on this separately, then comment and let me know. And then the American Pioneers and Patriots, I already had one, and her set came with one, which works out because I got 2 kids, so that way they each can have their own book, and then it helps them practice reading aloud. They don't have to lean over each other and share. I grew up as an only child. Me and my little sister are 17 years apart. I don't know nothing about not sharing because I didn't have to. But from what I have observed as a parent with children that live in the same household, sharing is sometimes an issue. So I don't even want to deal with that. You ain't got to share, okay? And now these books are not what is part of My Father's World curriculum, but I picked them up because I was actually thinking, I was looking into any way I could to not do this United States history curriculum. I know this was my least favorite to do. So I pulled another one that I reviewed a few years ago that I was going to do. And these books were suggested, but I figured I'd just throw them in here because since we're going to stick with it. My Father's World has not really let us down, so we're going to stick with it. So we have Pocahontas here, Benjamin Franklin here, George Washington here. And these are really popular. They wrote a lot of books, so. And then we have the story of the U.S. We have one of those, so this is something that I'll probably read out loud or let them take turns. And then we have another United States, map of the United States sticker picture, which animal cards. Mom bought these for my daughter. And so I was like, oh, we can use these this year. So, all right, and so that's it for our unboxing of Adventures in U.S. History, plus some extra stuff from My Father's World. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching that video. What is the one thing that you're most excited about this year?
Well, the history. American history.
Yes, he's the one who wanted to learn that. So I can't wait to teach him all about America, all right? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And don't forget, in everything that you do, to live holy, to love graciously, to laugh often, and leave the rest. Homeschool curriculum, search included. To God. Bye.